Blizzard is testing big changes for Bastion. Bastion is one of the most neglected heroes in all of Overwatch. Once feared for his massive damage output, the Omnic robot has become one of Overwatch's least played heroes, largely due to poor survivability, poor versatility, and the ease of which it's countered and shut down by skilled opponents. Sometimes I think when Overwatch and Jeff Kaplan talk about like the changes they need to make to the game, I really think they don't play the shit at all. Symmetra, for instance. The buff they did on her beam is so long distance, man, it's ridiculous. It tears through an enemy team. Just, oh my god, it's like fucking fuck your life. She doesn't have to look at you to get you, but you know. Bastion is still viable. He's still so viable. If the enemy team has a Bastion and they know how to protect the Bastion or work with the Bastion, your competitive match moving the payload can be a fucking nightmare from hell. Bastion is still a pain in the dick hole. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. According to principal designer Geoff Goodman, Blizzard is tweaking several parts of Bastion's design. The recon mode, which when he's running around and he's not a sentry, the bullet spread will be decreased, as well as the magazine size increase, which is kind of cool, which means you could kind of have an alternative for Soldier. That could be cool, because out of sentry mode, he's damn near useless with that gun. You're shooting at like Pharah and it's just like, fuck it, just kill me, bitch. Meanwhile, Bastion's sentry mode will be retooled to be more effective against big targets like tanks and barriers, which he already is insanely effective. Let's see, Overwatch, they're quoted as to saying, we're looking at focusing on this mode into more of a tank buster and barrier mode, while also making it feel less suicidal to be transformed, Goodman said. To that end, we're testing stuff like increased spread and removing headshots, but taking less damage while transformed. My god, if they get this wrong, man, this is gonna be like, oh my god. I can see it now. Like my head hurts already, like I can feel it. The Bastions, you like move the payload, you run up and it's just a camping Bastion in a sentry mode and you're tearing him up, but he's just not going down because he's so much stronger now. And then a Mercy comes over and Damage Booster heals him and there's nothing you can fucking do. And Reinhardt either pins you or a Roadhog comes out of nowhere and hooks you somewhere and you're just like, fucking Bastion. Finally, Blizzard hopes to increase Bastion's survivability via changes to his self-repair. I quote, we've been testing a few big changes to this that are feeling really good so far. Yeah, feeling good to you, you're not playing it in competitive, Goodman said. Currently, our initial build has Bastion able to self-repair while moving, and also having no longer interrupted when taking damage. To balance it out, it is now on a resource system similar to D.Va's defense matrix. These changes have turned this ability from a more niche, rarely used ability to a much more powerful and core survivability tool. Okay, so if it's like the defense matrix, at least there's some sort of balance there. Some sort. Don't fucking quote me, I said some sort. I'm not saying that this is right. And the fact that he can now walk or run while, you know, repairing himself, or if you're shooting a cocksucker and he's repairing himself, all he has to do is stand there, repair himself, you're shooting him, I've got you in my sights, motherfucker, and he's like, I'm repairing, then you have to reload, he's like, ha 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 ha, and then shoots you in the fucking face. Yeah, I see that coming a mile away. I'm gonna be pulling my hair out.
Get good, scrub!
I don't know, for me, this seems like ever since the Symmetra patch, I've been feeling like I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing anymore. I don't. Hey, it's me, Jeff Kaplan, and we heard that you really didn't like what we did with this character, so we turned it around and buffed it so far out of fucking reasonability. Now, an Ana-boosted Symmetra will give you nightmares like you've never seen before. God bless you, Jeff Kaplan. You're the short-haired, short-eye-sighted Jesus. We heard you today on Overwatch forums, and you're telling us that Bastion wasn't strong enough? What? We heard that you thought Bastion needed a buff, as if Bastion didn't already walk through your entire team while playing Capture the Flag. We're gonna make him even more of a pain in your asshole. God bless your visual stigmas, Jeff Kaplan. I don't know how many people in my audience play Overwatch, but you know how devastating Bastion can be, how devastating a good Bastion could be, and how devastating even a mediocre Bastion can be with a team that knows how to work with that Bastion. Hopefully they boost Bastion in the correct way. If they're removing the headshots, alright. if it's just for destroying shields, I guess they'll give like the Gatling gun a wider spread. That might make it somewhat fair to a team running, but I don't know. I've just died so many times to Bastion ever since the capture the flag, Rooster, Christmas special crap that's going on right now. So I'm a little Bastioned out. Well, that's going to do it for me. I give this video a 3 out of 10. I'm going to go in my bedroom and strangle myself with my own belt while slapping myself in the face with a frying pan that's been microwaved, so it's slightly lukewarm.